6 months, 182 days, 4,380 hours. Gone. They didn't ask for permission before they left. They didn't slow down because you weren't ready. Time kept marching. The only question is, did you march with it? Or did you watch it disappear through another screen? Another excuse? Another promise that tomorrow would finally be different? Be honest. Not with me. With yourself. When this year began, you were on fire. You had goals, plans, a vision. You told yourself this would be your year. The year you would finally get in shape. Build the business. Learn the skill. Save the money. Become the person you've always imagined. Then life happened. The excitement faded. Comfort returned. And little by little, the fire became smoke. This is where most people stop. They blame the calendar, the economy, their boss, their family, their circumstances. Everyone except the one person staring back at them in the mirror. A soldier doesn't blame the battlefield. He adapts. He moves. He fights with what he has. Because excuses have never won a war. Only action has. Imagine two men standing at the edge of a forest 6 months ago. Both wanted to reach the mountain on the other side. The first man kept studying the map, planning the perfect route, waiting for better weather. The second man simply started walking. He got lost. He stumbled. He walked into storms. But today, one man is still holding the map. The other can already see the mountain. Movement beats perfection. Every single time. Maybe you're disappointed in yourself. Maybe you expected to be further ahead. Maybe you've wasted more days than you want to admit. Good. Feel that disappointment. Don't run from it. Because pain can either become your prison or your fuel. Fire can destroy a house or forge a sword. The difference is how you use it. A blacksmith doesn't throw away the steel because the first strike wasn't enough. He keeps hammering. Again. 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 Until the blade appears. Your life works exactly the same way. One workout doesn't transform your body. One book doesn't transform your mind. One discipline day doesn't transform your future. But enough of them become unstoppable. The lion doesn't wake up wondering whether hunting feels exciting today. If he waits for motivation, he starves. Discipline isn't glamorous. It's repetitive. It's boring. It's waking up when you don't want to. Training when you're tired. Working when nobody notices. Doing the right thing long after the excitement has disappeared. That's where champions are created. Not in moments of inspiration, but in ordinary mornings. There's a silent enemy chasing you every day. His name is later. I'll start next Monday. I'll start next month. I'll start after the holidays. I'll start when life settles down. Later is a thief. He steals dreams without making a sound. By the time you realize what he's taken, years are gone. Look at an eagle. Before it flies above the mountains, it jumps into empty air. For one terrifying moment, there is nothing beneath it. Only faith in its wings. Most people never jump, not because they lack talent, because they fear discomfort. But comfort has never built greatness. Comfort builds average. Pressure builds legends. Maybe the first half of this year wasn't your victory. Maybe it was your lesson. Every mistake showed you something. Every failure revealed a weakness. Every setback exposed where you still need to grow. That's not losing. That's training. Storms don't come to ask whether you're ready. They come to reveal whether you've been preparing. So stop mourning the months you've already lost. They're gone. Nothing you do tomorrow can change January. Nothing you do next week can rewrite March. But the next 6 months, they're still untouched, still unwritten, still waiting for someone brave enough to take ownership. Imagine standing in front of 2 doors. Behind the first door, another 6 months of excuses. Scrolling, waiting, procrastinating, looking at successful people and wondering why life never changes. Behind the second door, early mornings, discipline, failure, growth, sacrifice, and eventually, the version of yourself you've been chasing for years. Both doors demand something. One demands your effort. The other demands your future. Choose carefully. Because whether you decide or not, time will keep walking. The calendar doesn't care how motivated you feel. The clock doesn't stop because you're afraid. Every sunrise is asking you one question. What will you do today that your future self will thank you for? The mountain is still there. The summit hasn't disappeared. It simply belongs to those willing to keep climbing. Step after step. Breath after breath. Even when nobody's cheering. One day, people will look at your success and think it happened overnight. They'll never see the mornings you wanted to quit, the weekends you stayed disciplined, the invisible battles you fought inside your own mind. But you'll know, the second half of the year wasn't lucky. It was earned. So stop counting the days that are gone. Make the remaining days count. Because 6 months from now, you'll be asked the exact same question. What have you achieved? Make sure your answer isn't another excuse. Make sure it's a story. A story of someone who finally stopped waiting and started becoming. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I will make the next 6 months count, so that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will finish this year stronger than you started it.